YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Hope y'all doing good, man. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the techniques that I'll be using in 2025 to make my samples and my beats stand out, from, like I said, making the samples to laying down the drums, etc. Because when I was reflecting last year, I noticed that I was very comfortable. I was using the same VSTs, the same plugins, using the same techniques and ways to make melodies and make samples. I was adding the same sounds every beat, and I want to switch it up in 2025, man, because I noticed that you're not improving if you keep using the same sounds and keep using the same techniques. You don't improve, like I said. So I'll be using some new techniques that I'll be using in 2025 and gonna be trying out a lot of new ways to make melodies and lay down drums. So let's get right into it, man. Let's get it. All right, so of course got a blank FL Studio project pulled up. For the BPM range of today's beat, I've been really fucking with the 80, like 90 BPM range lately. So I'm gonna push it down to go for 89. I recently found out about this plugin right here that I want to use called Rolling Sampler. It's basically Edison, but it's just a little bit more convenient in my opinion. It's called Rolling Sampler. I don't know how much it was. It was fairly cheap. Only $20, but well worth it. So basically what this does is it records everything you play through a mixer track. So I got a link to the first mixer track right now. I'm gonna open up a VST and record it into audio instead of recording it in MIDI. It's not sponsored, by the way, for the people wondering. Let's actually start out with some keys. Let's go into the Arteria V collection and let's get something that I don't really use too often. Yeah, this one, this electric piano. Now I also just got this camera right here. As y'all can see, I can move it around. So before, y'all weren't able to see what I was doing on my MIDI keyboard, but now y'all actually can see. So what I'm gonna do is I send it to the first mixer track where the rolling sampler is at, and if I play something on the keys, as y'all can see, it records it into audio, and I can highlight it like this and drag it into the playlist. So that's free game for y'all right there, man. So I'm gonna select the preset that I like and play something into audio, and after that flip it. That's basically what we're gonna be doing. I don't know how to play the keys, by the way, but I just go through the notes and find the notes that sound good in the scale. Like that, so I know what notes to use, and I just pitch it up an octave. It's the same notes, of course, since an octave is this big. Bro, the camera really coming in clutch, bro. Whew. Hunting for Charles preset. Alright, let's add some bass notes to that as well. The film like immediately sounds human if you just play it by hand. Ooh. So now we highlight that. Let's keep it that. Alright, so let's go from G to C to D sharp for the root notes. I'm not that advanced that I can play everything at once, so I'm gonna just play the chords separately, and after that chop them up, paste them all together. Alright, let go of the keys right there. Alright. Don't even mention how I'm holding this chord, bro. Alright, after that, instead of copying them over, I'm gonna just play them in again. I know it's a hassle, but it's gonna sound good, bro. Let's bring this note right here down an octave. Woo! Woo! Alright, so this took me 20 minutes. This is what we ended up with. Of course, I'm adding some effects to it. Alright, so for the processing, I'm trying to step away from the parametric EQ in 2025 a little bit. So I was browsing through the Waves bundle, and I found this EQP1A. This EQ right here. And what this does is I realized that I was depending a lot of what an EQ looked like visually. So like I said, I'm trying to step away from it and go off what I hear instead of what I see. And also the EQs like these add a lot of warmth and a lot of like vintage, like a vintage touch to the sample. So I'm gonna start out by boosting some of the lower frequencies right here. We got 100 hertz, 60, 30, 20. So I'm gonna boost 60 right here. I'm gonna put it on 60 and boost it with this knob right here. That's all the warmth to it. Kind of smoothing it out with this knob right here. Next, I'm gonna boost some of the higher frequencies as well. I'm gonna bring up some of the presence by boosting it around 3, 4, or 5 thousand hertz. Like that. Add some compression to it as well. Just kind of smoothing everything out, kind of push the loud and quiet parts closer together. Add some Echo Boy, ping pong delay to it. Very subtle. Gotta widen the sound out as well. Go super plate on the reverb, also from the Sound Toys bundle. Alright, and to end it out, I just got this plugin right here from Arturia, the Tape J37, just to add some saturation to it, kind of thicken the sound up a little bit. But this game right here, bro. Alright, so that's sounding really good. For the next sound, I'm gonna use the same technique. I'm gonna play it into audio clip with a different sound to layer it with the electric piano that we started out with. I'm thinking about using a pad, so I got the JV1080 pulled up right in front of me. I also got the physical one right here. You can see. But I'm gonna just keep it simple for the sake of this tutorial. I'm gonna use this one. It's probably my favorite preset out of the JV1080, bro. Let's use it. For the processing, I'm gonna start it with the same EQ, the EQP1A stereo. Cut out around the 60 hertz. Really boost around the same area, 3, 4, 5,000 hertz. Some compression once again. Decapitator to it. And of course ended it out with super plate, the reverb. Complements it perfectly, like instantly sounds a lot fuller. I bet. Next I want to add a grand piano to it. Once again I'm going to the V collection. I've never used this before, maybe once. Piano V3. For this pattern I'm gonna just use the piano roll. Something like that, copy it over. Create some chords on top of the root notes. So I ended up just making some triad chords. Next, I'm gonna just pitch up the middle note. Invert some of the notes. Next, I'm gonna humanize it a little bit by pushing some notes off the grid like this. Randomize the velocities as well. If you think some velocities aren't right, you could just manually like change them like this. Tough. Okay. I feel like that could work. Started with some EQing as well. Boosting a lot of that presence to make it stand out in the mix. Also added some reverb, some compression. I think that's pretty much all it needs, man. Alright, so next I'm hearing some sort of ambient vocal underneath this sample, so I got Arcade pulled up right here. And of course I'm going to be using the distant voices back. Actually use this one. I like those three, so I'm going to extend them all. Render them out and chop them up myself. I ended up panning the vocals. Pan this to the left. Kind of separate it. Pan this to the right. I send them all to the same mixer track. Process the vocals. My vocal processing, I always like to start it with the shelf just to kind of tuck it in the back of the sample. Something like that. It's tough. Next I added some compression and some delay. Also add some distortion to that. Ended out with some reverb. That's crazy, bro. So I'm definitely adding some strings to it. I ended up centering the piano, and I'm gonna add some strings and pan those to the right to even it out with the JV1080 patch right here. Use Mellotron for the strings since sounds out of Mellotron always sound dreamy. So that's the sound I'm trying to go for. Use this one. Start building the same triad chords, like that. Some more notes to it. Like I said, I'm gonna pan this out to the right. Oh my god, bro. Just add some basic effects to this, some EQ and compression and reverb. That's beautiful, bro. Effects that I added to that, the same EQ, the EQ-P1A, the CLA two-way compressor, and some follow vintage verb. See if I can use a synth for some sort of counter melody. Man, I modded this on. Sidechain it a little bit. Got some other effects. Yo! Yo, that shit crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Man, after that, I think that's pretty much it for the sample as well. So I'm gonna arrange the sample real quick, and after that, I'm gonna add some drums to it, man. So do it. Alright, man, and for the drums, every single drum sound that I'm gonna be using in today's beat came from my Make Believe collection kit that I dropped not too long ago. Really want to thank every single one of y'all who's got the kit since it dropped, man. Really means a lot from the bottom of my heart for supporting the channel and making all of this possible, man. All the feedback that I've gotten on this kit has been amazing so far. So once again, really want to thank y'all for that. It's my best kit so far. Got every single drum sound in it you need to lay down any type of drum pattern for real, bro. Just look at all the sounds, all custom sounds, 808s, claps, cymbals, hi-hats, kicks, open hats, percussion, snares. Also got a sample library, some chord compositions right here, soundscapes, and FL Studio themes, man. So you should go check it out after watching today's video. First link down in the description, man. So to set the bounce, I think I'm gonna start out with a snare or a clap, just to really set the tempo, lock in the tempo. Use this one as a layer to layer on top of a snare. So let's see what snare we're gonna use. For this one. Copy it over. Layer the clap on every second snare. Maybe duplicate this over. Little accent. Next, I'm gonna add a hi-hat to it. I don't want to use a hi-hat that's too present. Just want a subtle hi-hat. It's this one right here. Feel me? Like very subtle, sets the tempo. Add some roasted hi-hats. Kind of swings around the snare, you feel me? I wanted to use this snare right here as a counter snare, so make sure to cut itself. Right there at the middle snare and turn that down all the way in velocity. Maybe pitch this down a little bit. You feel me? Like, creates a unique bounce. Next I'm gonna go right into the 808. Let's get an 808 from my Make Believe collection as well. Want a subtle 808. Thinking maybe this one of my favorites. Very deep hitting 808. I believe we started on F. Yeah. I bet. Ooh, actually, bro, I'm gonna use this Moss one. Let's spice it up a little bit. Add some open hats to it from my Make Believe collection as well. This one for sure. This one as well. Keep it simple for that open hat. I pretty much got all the drum elements that I wanted to add. Lastly, I'm gonna add some percussion to it. I think I'm gonna use this beef perk right here. Second clap. That's it, bro. Yeah, and that's it for the beat as well, man. Y'all can't tell me this shit not unique, bro. Like the way I made the sample, the way I used the synth, the drum pattern, everything. Y'all should be set with some new techniques and some new methods for 2025, man. So that's the beat that we ended up with. So that's pretty much it for today's video, man. I really want to thank y'all for watching the video all the way to the end. Really means a lot. Once again, want to thank y'all for all the love and support that y'all been showing to the channel in 2024. So I'm trying to go even crazier in 2025, man. And I hope that y'all learned something from the video as well, that y'all learned some new techniques that y'all can apply when making your next beat. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you like the drum sounds that I use, make sure to check out in the first link down in the description, dirkey.shop. Got all my sound kits on there if you want to support the channel. Also, if you got any future video suggestions or things you want to see me cover on the channel, make sure to leave a comment. I'll read every single comment. That's pretty much all I got for today's video, man. So I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, man. I'm out.